Welcome back everyone to Cruise1st TV, where it's time now to give you all the details you need to come and join our fastest booking cruise with Derek to date. We're heading to the Med next July with Virgin Voyages, and we'd love to see you there too, as we enjoy one heck of a week away on a balcony with over $1,000 worth of included value and some extra spending money from me exclusively for you. We've got the best value, a whole host of new friends coming, exclusive events and a good time promised for all. That's what we're here for, remember? It's deposits today to get you on board, so are you ready? First up, the cruise line, Virgin Voyages, and Trish will tell us all we need to know.
Dive into a fresh, exciting way to travel at sea with Virgin Voyages, where bold design, incredible dining, and a vibrant adults-only atmosphere create a voyage unlike any other. From the moment you step aboard, you'll feel the difference. Stylish yacht-inspired ships, award-winning service, and an energy that's modern, relaxed, and a little bit cheeky. Every space is designed to inspire, whether you're unwinding in a hammock on your balcony, dancing under the stars, or discovering hidden lounges, buzzing bars, and unforgettable spots around every corner. Plus, with over $1,000 in value included in every voyage, you can enjoy so much more without paying extra. With Virgin Voyages, everything is designed to give you more freedom, more fun, and more value. And now this is your chance to join Derek on board for the ultimate stylish and inclusive Mediterranean getaway.
Oh, I tell you what, thank you very much, Trish. It looks absolutely amazing. So off we fly to Barcelona on the 4th of July, and we're heading straight on board Valiant Lady for our week of fun in the sun. And every one of you is cruising in a sea terrace balcony cabin. Swing away on your hammock to your heart's content. We are going to have the greatest time. Honestly, there's so many people looking forward to this, and we'll be hearing later from some of the people who have already booked as to why they chose this one. And there's a variety of different reasons, actually. You might have just been waiting for the deal to come along. You might have been looking at Virgin Voyages now for a couple of years. We've been talking about them. You've maybe seen or met other people, family members, colleagues, friendship groups, people that have been on board and said, oh, you know what? You'll love the food. You'll absolutely love the food. They have an absolutely brilliant time because all of the dining is included while you're on board, which I think is absolutely superb. And you know what? It's a cruise with a difference as well. It's for everyone, for people of all ages. We've got a fair few people who are cruising solo with us as well. And let me tell you, solo does not mean alone on this cruise in any way, shape or form. You are going to be meeting a really lovely crowd of people who will be on board. We're all going to have just a really good time. And actually, people are looking for quality. Quality is what this cruise is all about, because Virgin is a luxury cruise line. I mean, but it's a luxury cruise line that you can just take at your own pace and just be very relaxed. When it comes to dining, first of all, it's all included. Secondly, you do what you want and where you want. There's a couple of restaurants where it's worth booking up and getting a time to get in for. But other than that, life is pretty free and easy while you're on board with Virgin. They are brilliant. Now, as well as all the dining, just quickly, I'll talk to you about the other inclusions. Your soft drinks are all in for your cruise. Your gratuities, so your crew gratuities, all included while you're on board. Unlimited Wi-Fi for everyone. You've got the Virgin app, you've got the Wi-Fi to go with it. So not only can you use the Virgin app, but you can use your Facebook and your Instagram and everything else to get your photos straight up from your days on the cruise and nights on the cruise. And there will be some nights on the cruise, let me tell you. They have some brilliant theme nights. Bring some red, because one night, at least one night, you need to dress all in red. No white nights on Virgin. It's Scarlet Night, of course, to go with Virgin colours. It's going to be brilliant. And things like group fitness classes are included. You've got wonderful room service available 24 hours a day as well, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Now, listen, I can go on about this all day. Let's talk to you about where we're cruising to. Of course, we have our exclusive cruise away party heading out of Barcelona, and the first port is Civitavecchia for Rome, the magical eternal city. You know what you want to do in Rome. You don't need any ideas from me. We talk about it all of the time. But then from the port for Rome, we go into Livorno, which of course is your gateway port for Florence and Pisa. And you can do both of those in a day in what they call a sure thing excursion that you can book on board with Virgin if you want to, which is amazing. You might just want to stay on board. Same for Cannes as well. Cannes, beautiful, lovely city. Of course, they're coastal on the Côte d'Azur. It's very glamorous. It's where you go shopping or head to the beach or just stay on board. It's completely up to you. You'll all have your own ideas. Then the overnight. This is the overnight that we have on this cruise. It's an overnight in Ibiza. And we are working right now on a bit of a sure thing Derek excursion of raving and misbehaving with Derek, where we go to, well, you know, one or two of the night spots, but you might just want to do the fabulous hippie market and the local markets. They're absolutely brilliant. Then we cruise back into Barcelona and we fly back to the UK. But you know what? I've only told you half the story, because that's just the rundown of where we go and what's on the cruise. We have, of course, got lots of exclusives to talk to you about here. But let me give you a price tag first, because this includes your flights to and from Barcelona, your week of inclusive cruising on Valiant Lady with over $1,000 worth of inclusions on board, like the dining and the Wi-Fi and the gratuities and all of that kind of stuff. That would be $1,000 plus worth. But we've also got our exclusive Cruise with Derek events, and they are absolutely brilliant. Oh, and if you book with us today, I will add an exclusive $200 Sailor Loot bonus per cabin from me and the team for you to spend. And you can spend that. It's like we put $200 onto your ship account when you get on. And you can spend that on spa, shopping, excursions, champagne. It's completely and utterly up to you. And here's something you need to know. That Sailor Loot bonus is per cabin. So if you book more cabins, there's more extra spend for you. It's absolutely fantastic. Everyone, as I mentioned, is on a sea terrace balcony with that swinging hammock. And we've got low deposit to get this booked today. I have to tell you, since we launched this, it has been the fastest Cruise with Derek ever to book. It is going crazy on the bookings. And remember, every one of you are enjoying a balcony, a sea terrace balcony. Now, let me tell you, it's got mood lighting and magic curtains, movies on demand and room service, all at the tap of a tablet like this that is in your sea terrace cabin. It is absolutely brilliant. Here's what else there is to look forward to as well. It's going to be such a good time. I cannot wait. Honestly, so many of you are coming to join us, and I am so pleased. We've ticked the box for so many people. There's a lot of people actually who've looked at this and they've said, right, yeah, let's do it. Actually, we've not tried Virgin before. We've heard about it. We've seen it on the channel. Now's the time to just say, yes, let's just do it. Let's just give it a try. And listen, here's everything you've got included there. That wonderful value on board, the overnight in Ibiza, and the brilliant ports that we've got on this itinerary. Honestly, we could not wish for any better. And remember, you've got an exclusive $200 Sailor Loot per cabin. So if you book 2 or 3 cabins, you would get 2 or 3 lots of the Sailor Loot bonus as well. So know that that's per cabin, because some people are booking 4 or 5 cabins and celebrating something big on board and coming with us. We have our own exclusive events as well. I'll talk to you a little more about those later, and you can book that today with a deposit too. Now, let's talk about the Virgin inclusions, just so you know in detail everything that is included. This is that over $1,000 worth of value. So all of the food on board, and there's so many different types of restaurant. We'll maybe dip into that at some time, or you can have a look on the website, of course. Your Wi-Fi is included, which I love, all the way through the cruise. Fitness classes, things like that, group yoga, meditation, HIIT classes included, which is great. Your soft drinks, so sodas, waters, teas, drip coffee, all included, which is great. Your tips, so your crew service charges, they're all in the fare as well, which is great. And the most amazing entertainment too. We haven't even touched on the entertainment, and it's very different as well, because they do those production shows, but in very different venues in a very different way as well. And entertainment takes many different forms on board. Now, you'll find this really interesting actually, because we've asked people who are joining us on this cruise or are already booked tell us why they chose this one. So have a look at these, because we've got these amazing messages here, and thank you so much to everyone that answered. Martin and Tina said, we booked this cruise as we've been on 2 previous holidays with Virgin and absolutely loved the whole premise, style and service on board. The food, the ambience, the entertainment is amazing. We've been watching Derek for the last few years over our boiled eggs and soldiers every weekend and have many wonderful trips with Cruise1st. We enjoy watching Derek and his enthusiasm, and we feel that it's time to meet the man who spends quite a long time with us. Would it be great to see you? Cheryl and Paul is next. Hi Derek, after watching you on Cruise1st.tv for some time even, and seeing the wonderful cruises you've been on, we decided we wanted to cruise with Derek, and this offer was the perfect opportunity as we've never cruised with Virgin Voyages before. This will be our 4th cruise, and we're looking forward to meeting you and the team. We know we will be well looked after. Can't wait. Thanks, Derek, and thanks, Cruise1st. And one more I can squeeze in right now from Ian and Louise. Looking forward to next July. First timers, so be gentle with us, Derek. I will, I promise. We booked this as we'd always fancied a cruise, as it's my birthday while we're away next July. Oh, yes, Louise, it is. I said you're only 21 once. My sister-in-law has just returned for a trip on Valiant Lady and raved about it, so we thought, why not? We'd been pricing up land holidays for next year, and the price of this cruise was really competitive, especially given the quality of the ship and the added value via Cruise1st as well. And they are people that are going. I mean, literally, I sent out some emails and said, look, friends, you don't mind if I ask, just, what was it about this cruise that kind of ticked the boxes for you? I wanted to share that with you as well. If you are a first-time cruiser, honestly, do not even hesitate. Remember, this is a cruise in and out of Barcelona. That's like doing it from just down the road, isn't it, really? It's fantastic. Now, the price we've got is based on London flights, but there are other regional flights available. Now, they're at a little bit of a supplement, and you might need a night in a hotel the night before, so talk to the team. But that price there is based on a London flight, which is absolutely brilliant. And honestly, it's a week of cruising in and out of Barcelona on a ship where pretty much everything is included while you're on board, and we're giving you some extra spending money for you to enjoy while you are on board. And everybody, every single one of you, they call them sailors on Virgin, so every one of my sailors is in a balcony. Do you want to have a little look? These are amazing. They are so good. So they've got the swinging hammock, they've got the magic curtains that close when you go out, so it keeps the cabin nice and cool if it's sunny outside. They've got the tablet in the room, which does the lighting, it does the curtains. You can order room service and new towels and whatever you need. You can do all of that from the tablet. It's got a big flat screen TV. They're really nicely configured. And the bed actually converts to a day lounger. And all you need to do again is go to the tablet and just say day mode, and someone will come and rearrange it for you. It's amazing. We're all going to have a great time. I think for the price we've got and the inclusions that we've got here, this is absolutely spectacular. And if you've got any questions whatsoever about anything to do with this cruise, call my team right now, because every one of them knows about it. They know about the ship, they know about the deal that we've got. They can answer any questions that you have got. 0800 953 4700. They are so good, and this is such a good deal. It's great. It's just when we want it to be. It's the ship that we want it to be. It's a perfect itinerary. It kind of ticks all of the boxes, and I have to say, hail to my amazing team, because they are incredible.
With 25 years of travel expertise, when booking with Cruise1st, you can be sure that you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We work with all the major cruise lines to bring you the most comprehensive selection of exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and ATOL Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is always safe with us. We've been here on your TV screens for over a decade, making us the longest-running cruise channel in the UK. We make it easy to budget for your dream holiday. With many of our deals, just pay a deposit today and you then have until your due date to pay the balance. Plus, we're one of the highest-rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 7,000 independent reviews. This all means that you can be fully confident when booking your next exciting adventure with Cruise1st.
Absolutely, and that's why I love to be in the same safe hands that you are as well, which is brilliant. Now, when we launched this cruise, we had no idea how many of you would like the sound of it. And the bookings are going absolutely bananas, seriously. Lots of people are celebrating big birthdays and occasions and getting other people on board with them as well. What I would say to you as well, while you're seeing this early days, I know this is a long way off, but I would grab the price before it inevitably rises soon. It's just a deposit today, remember. And what do I always say? Good time, not a long time, absolutely. We will, of course, have exclusive Cruise with Derek events and get-togethers, and I am looking to hear your ideas on that one as well. Once you're booked, we'll invite you to the dedicated Facebook page where you can share ideas and meet your fellow sailors. Ahoy! In the meantime, let's get back on board Valiant Lady for another nosy round, because she is a fabulous, fabulous ship, and I'm so pleased so many of you are, because, you know, actually, to a lot of people, this is a new cruise line, and it is relatively a new cruise line. Actually, she launched in 2020. 4 ships down, of course, with Brilliant Lady just emerging. The reputation, honestly, oh my word, everyone loves it. They say, you know what, this is cruising, but without the sharp corners, because everything is really, really just so free and easy going. Let me just tell you something, and stop me if you've heard this before, but if you're ordering room service breakfast, for instance, and I love this, you can order your breakfast anyway up until 2 in the morning. Tell me a hotel where you can order your room service breakfast right the way up until 2 in the morning, and then have it delivered anywhere between 5 and 11 in the morning. Now, whoever wants breakfast delivered in their room at 5 in the morning, why would that be? Why would that be? I can never imagine that, but 10 to 11, yes, thank you very much. Deliver breakfast. I'd love that. Look at all the dining you can enjoy. You were just looking at the Korean barbecue there, Gunbae, which is superb. So you sit around like the hot plate there and you all cook your own food, like those wonderful Korean flavours, you know, where you pick the proteins and the veggies and the sauces to go with it, and you do it yourself, which is great. But all the restaurants on board are included, which I love. And there are some real kind of like speciality type restaurants on board. But of course, I have to not say speciality with Virgin because they're all included. So you've got places like Razzle Dazzle, which has got loads and loads of different choices there. Lovely meaty dishes, veggie dishes, vegan dishes. You've got the galley where you can grab and go from different stations from around the world. But then you've got places like Pinca Agave, which is a Mexican hacienda there, which is really, really lovely. The Korean barbecue that we just saw as well. I mean, there's so many different things to do. Honestly, you love the shows. I mentioned the shows before. So big production shows. They'll have the deck parties, of course, not just Scarlet Night. There are other party nights as well. Someone was asking me actually what we'll do for the other nights as well, where there'll be other theme nights. I'll get back to you on that as soon as you are booked and sorted. I love the fact that this is on a balcony as well, with so much included. And obviously, you know, there isn't alcoholic drinks included with this, but I am including that bonus $200 of sailor loot per cabin as well for you to enjoy. Let's just a quick reminder of where we're actually going as well. So out of Barcelona and into the port for Rome, Civitavecchia. Now you can tour out with Virgin on a shore excursion into Rome for the day, or you can stay in Civitavecchia. It's very, very nice itself actually. It's Italy, wonderful cafe culture. Then our next stop is Livorno, again in Italy, and this is your easy gateway out of Livorno into lots of places actually. Florence, Pisa, Lucca's not far away. You could go to the Marble Mountains nearby as well, which are absolutely wonderful. Carrera, there they are. They're absolutely beautiful. And then from Livorno, we go to Cannes in France. Now, we all know how glamorous Cannes is. It's where they have the film festival. It's where people go and visit their money and their yachts and everything else. You could go to Monaco from there on a tour up and down the French Riviera. You know, there are lots and lots of different ideas that you can glean while you're actually on board, which is wonderful, including canyoning in the Alps. Next to Ibiza we go. Now you can shop in the Las Dalias market here for clothes and fresh foods, and maybe even get your palm read under the pine trees in Ibiza's iconic hippie market. That might be worth a go, right? Or you can take a quad bike escape across the rugged terrain along the coast here as well. That's another sure thing excursion that you can book up with Virgin while you're on board. Or and come out raving and misbehaving with me and the team. We're there for an overnight, which is good. And we don't leave until, what time was it we left on the second day? I think it was something like 6 o'clock in the evening we sail on the second day. So even if we have a very, very late night, it's absolutely fine. We will not go without you. And I have to say, honestly, that is a brilliant itinerary. I think the ports on it are spot on. If it's your first time in the Med, if it's your first time on a cruise, I would not even hesitate. We've got quite a few people who are coming solo with us as well. Remember, you still get your bonus sailor loot as well. And I have to say that the people that I've spoken to so far are actually great fans of staying on board the Virgin ships while they're in port, because the ship is so glam and the food is so good. Well, the choice is yours. Don't feel like you need to be touring out every day. It's your holiday and you can have some late nights and, as I say, some late mornings if you fancy as well. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. In fact, actually, when it comes to late mornings, could you please, because I'm not an early riser and nor are my team, let's remind you of everything in your Super Soaraway offer that so many people have already grabbed. Go for it today, because so much is included. You've got your return flights to and from Barcelona. They're based on London flights as well, by the way. There are regional flights available. Let me tell you, Birmingham, Newcastle, Manchester, Glasgow, Liverpool, Bristol, Nottingham or Edinburgh are available. Some of those might need a stay in Barcelona because of the flight times, but if you want to grab this deal, it's based on London flights there. 7-night cruise on Valiant Lady with over $1,000 of that award-winning inclusive value on board, and we'll go through that in more detail again in just a second. The overnight in Ibiza. What do you fancy doing now? I think it's a real highlight for this cruise. I really, really do. Of course, you're getting your exclusive $200 of sailor loot, and that is per cabin as well. So if as a group you are taking 3 or 4 cabins, you will get that sailor loot per cabin, which is brilliant. That $200 can get you shaking for champagne. It can take you to the spa. It can help towards shore excursions. It can buy drinks at the bar. It's completely up to you. Completely up to you. We've got our exclusive events as part of the cruise as well. And of course, our wonderful award-winning, self-awarded, I know, but it is award-winning goodie bag, which is exclusive and never disappoints, let me tell you. And you can book your cruise with Derek right now, as loads of you have, with a deposit today. So call us on 0800 953 4700. Right, let's talk to you about that over $1,000 worth of added value. So all of your food, so from the refined dining to that relaxed casual dining, all 20 plus venues included in your fare. Wi-Fi, so you can browse and post and you can stay connected right the way through the cruise. It's a given with Virgin Voyages. Essential drinks, so your soft drinks, so your still and sparkling water. Your juices, sodas, teas and drip coffees, they're all included. Your ship gratuities, your crew gratuities are included, which is amazing. Your wonderful entertainment, and honestly, there's such a variety of entertainment on board you will absolutely love. That's all included. And things like group fitness classes, why did I leave those to the end? I don't know why. I'm not such a big fan. I won't be there cross-legged doing the morning yoga at 6 a.m. I tell you that, so you won't see me there. Although Mr. Peaches did say in my ear, never say never. So you never know. Well, listen, if room service breakfast can come from 5 a.m, there might be half a chance. Who knows? Right. Well, I wanted to know why this cruise ticked the boxes for so many so quickly, because we were blown away by the bookings. So I reached out to some of our friends who have already booked, and here's what they had to say. So let's have a little look. Kamal and Stephen are first, and they've said, we've been loyal Cruise1st TV viewers for years, always searching for that perfect cruise. When Cruise with Derek first appeared, we thought, this is it. But life commitments held us back until now. Having been on many cruises before, we'd always dreamed of trying Virgin Voyages, and then there it was, Cruise with Derek on Virgin, an adult-only sailing, $200 sailor loot to spend on board, and absolutely everything taken care of. It was a no-brainer. We booked straight away, and the best part, we get to sail alongside Derek and the wonderful Cruise1st team. For us, it's the perfect trip finally coming true. Thank you both. Looking forward to meeting you. David and Leslie. replied to my email and said, this is our 9th cruise booking with Cruise1st, but our first trip with Virgin Voyages. We booked this deal as it gave us the chance to 1, meet you and the team around you, 2, try Virgin, 3, see some fantastic places, 4, eat well, oh blimey you will, 5, relax, 6, enjoy the weather, all on the same trip, making this something to really look forward to. Please warn your viewers that cruising is addictive. I think they know. I think most of them know. And Carol says, hi Derek, we've done loads of cruises and we're booked to join you in the Caribbean this year. Brilliant, Carol, it's not long now. Then the Virgin Voyages show came up and it just looked like so much fun that I said to my husband Tony, let's just go for it. My mantra is taken from you. We're here for a good time, not a long time. We are so looking forward to having fun. We're no spring chickens except in our own heads, but we can't wait to rave and misbehave. Absolutely, that's the spirit, Carol. I think everyone should be a bit more Carol, don't you? Yes, absolutely. Do you want to get back on board and have a look around the ship again? Because honestly, it's brilliant. One thing I haven't told you so far in terms of the ship is how many people are actually on it. It's around about 2,700 people. It's not a lot of people actually, which is great. And that means again that you have plenty of space for everyone. Plenty of space for everyone and that luxurious feel all of the way. Every element of a Virgin cruise feels very, very different, by the way. The pool you've seen in the pool club is absolutely brilliant. Lots of bars and lounges to enjoy. They also have now, is it the social club? It's the social club that they have on board where everyone gets together and plays the big, the Jenga and the Connect 4 and all of those kind of games, but in a really, really kind of funky surrounding. They also have the groupie on board as well, and this is private karaoke booths with bottle service. Oh, hang on a second. It says ideal for small groups. Well, that would have been all right on day one, but we've gone quite beyond a small group now, haven't we? We're going to have to do that up on deck now, aren't we? We're going to have to do that in front of everyone, I think, aren't we? Not just, in a private booth with just a few people. I think I should let my inner Elvis out to everyone. Yes. Anyway, you can see the type of shows that you've got here, and what they can do with the theatres is configure them in a very, very different way. Now, this might not necessarily, this kind of raving and misbehaving late at night out on the deck, that might not necessarily be for you. There's lots and lots of different choices. You can be very, very low key on this. Here's your cabin, by the way. This is the sea terrace cabin with your swinging hammock. It doesn't come with the yoga instructor, but that bed converts into a day lounger, and all you need to do is just tap something on the tablet, which gets someone to actually come and sort that out for you, which is very, very nice indeed. I haven't told you about Shake for Champagne either, have I? If you're on the app, they've got the Virgin Voyages app. You can do this thing called Shake for Champagne. You open the app, shake it, and they'll find where you are on the ship, because everyone wears this bracelet. It's called a sailor band, and it's got like a little chip thing in it. And every time you go to a bar or need to charge something, you do it via. Sorry about my clinking glass. I thought, needs to be done, doesn't it? I'm ready for this cruise. I don't know about you. Yeah. So every time you pay for something, it's on your sailor band, and that also tells them, if you're shaking for champagne, where to bring it to, the very spot on the ship, which I think is very good. It's a very good idea, isn't it? I'm liking the sound of this life. Do you fancy it? If you do, jump on the phone and come and join us right now. Remember, when you are booked, you'll be invited to our dedicated Facebook page as well, and we are having some great conversations there about ideas of things to do and what we like, and little questions that come along. If you've got any questions, just call the team right now on 0800 953 4700. I don't know, all this talk about this cruise out in the Med in the sunshine with a cocktail. I'm really looking forward to this, and I hope you are as well. And if you're thinking about it, good time, not a long time, remember. Get it booked. See you later.